A shockwave has just hit the world of Formula One. Helmut Marko dropped a revelation that could completely alter the course of Red Bull racing. Could Max Verstappen, the reigning world champion, actually leave the team that has been his home for so many triumphant seasons? Fans around the globe are stunned, anxiously wondering what lies ahead for the star driver. The buzz has reached new heights as we approach the critical United States Grand Prix, a race that holds immense significance for Red Bull. Despite Max Verstappen sitting comfortably at the top of the championship leaderboard, Red Bull's path to glory isn't guaranteed. The Austrian-based team must bring a strong upgrade package to the table to cement Max's position and secure his fourth world title. At the moment, Verstappen is enjoying a well-deserved break, although he recently shared some surprising thoughts about the upcoming F1 weekend. When asked about his expectations, Max admitted he's not particularly excited about the race. This statement has raised questions: can Red Bull maintain its dominance? And will Max stay motivated to stick with the team in the coming years? During a recent livestream with his sim racing squad, Redline, Verstappen spoke candidly about the United States Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas. When asked whether he was looking forward to the race in Austin, his answer was unexpectedly casual: not really. This response has left fans concerned about Red Bull's form and sparked speculation about whether Max will continue with the team beyond this season. When asked again about his excitement for the US Grand Prix race, Max explained, "It always happens I'm not excited at first, but when I get there, things change. For now, he seems more interested in playing EAFC than thinking about racing." However, despite his relaxed demeanor, Verstappen knows the stakes are high. With a 52-point lead over Lando Norris, Max understands that Red Bull must deliver strong performances to keep ahead, especially after Norris's commanding win at the Singapore Grand Prix, where he finished over 20 seconds ahead. Even though Max leads the drivers' standings, he hasn't shied away from expressing frustration over Red Bull's recent struggles. He warned that if the team doesn't improve soon, their season might slip away, potentially marking the end of Red Bull's dominance in Formula One. Verstappen's incredible 2023 season made it hard to imagine him parting ways with the team. However, recent developments have cast doubt on his future with the Milton Keynes-based squad. Although his current contract runs until 2028, Max has always emphasized that he wants to drive for the fastest car on the grid. "I want to race for the team with the quickest car," he has said repeatedly, and while Red Bull seemed like the obvious choice in recent years, the recent dip in performance has caused him to reconsider his long-term plans. In an interview with Sky Sports Italy, Max shared his thoughts on switching teams. "It's natural to want to win. Everyone in the paddock wants that. But moving between multiple teams isn't something that appeals to me. I don't want my career to feel like a revolving door, jumping from one team to another." Verstappen also hinted that his next career decision will likely be his last in F1. "My next step will be final," he said, adding that frequent team changes don't sound fun. Whether this final step involves staying with Red Bull or moving elsewhere is something only time will reveal. "Maybe I'll stay, maybe I won't," he said. For now, Max is focused on mastering this season, and the question of what lies beyond remains a matter for the future. Though Verstappen is contracted with Red Bull until 2025, uncertainty surrounds his long-term commitment to the team. Helmut Marko, a key Red Bull figure, acknowledged that Max evaluates several factors before deciding to continue in Formula One. While Verstappen has achieved 3 world championships with the team, the 2024 season has been rocky both on and off the track. Red Bull started the year with high expectations, but changes behind the scenes, including the departure of key personnel like Adrian Newey, have left the team vulnerable. Verstappen hasn't claimed victory since the Spanish Grand Prix, and he now finds himself chasing Lando Norris in the standings. Marko confirmed that Red Bull's future with Verstappen depends on giving him a car that can win consistently. "If we can't provide him with the best package, Max will look elsewhere." Verstappen has also hinted at the possibility of early retirement. His recent frustrations with the FIA, after receiving community service as a penalty for cursing during a press conference, reflect his growing dissatisfaction. Marko further explained, "Max isn't like Alonso or Hamilton, who want to keep racing as long as they can. For Max, winning matters, but so does his passion and comfort in what he does." Marko emphasized that Verstappen seeks more than just victories. He needs to enjoy himself and feel motivated by his environment. Red Bull faces a serious challenge in keeping him on board. If they want to secure Max's future, they must rebuild their momentum and create a car that stands out as the best on the grid. The team's hopes now rest on the upgrades planned for the US Grand Prix. A new floor design for the RB20 could be their golden ticket to not just this season's title, but also the Constructors' Championship. Marko stressed that there's no room for failure. These upgrades need to work. If Red Bull can regain its competitive edge, they might still salvage the season. But if the upgrades don't deliver, it could mark the beginning of major shifts within the team and possibly the departure of their star driver. Red Bull isn't just racing against its rivals, it's racing against time. McLaren and Ferrari are also preparing major upgrades for Austin, and McLaren's resurgence, powered by drivers Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, has already made them a serious threat. Marko admitted that Red Bull's development efforts are hindered by limited wind tunnel access, an unfortunate side effect of their previous success. Meanwhile, McLaren's cutting-edge wind tunnel has propelled them to the front of the grid. Adding to Red Bull's woes is the inconsistency between their simulated data and real-world performance. Marko cited the Hungarian Grand Prix as an example. On paper, their upgrades seemed promising, but on the track, they fell flat. Now, all eyes are on the upcoming US Grand Prix to see if Red Bull's latest developments can bridge the gap and revive their championship hopes. If the upgrades in Austin pay off, Red Bull could regain their footing. However, the stakes are high. If they falter, Verstappen may start exploring other opportunities with teams that offer him a better chance of winning. Max will always want to race where he can win, Marko admitted. If Red Bull can't provide that, Verstappen's future with the team could be in serious doubt. Red Bull Racing stands at a crossroads. The outcome of the US Grand Prix will determine not just the fate of their 2024 season, but possibly the future of their partnership with Verstappen. Will the team rise to the occasion, or will Max look elsewhere for new opportunities? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates. And there you have it, the latest developments in the unfolding story of Red Bull Racing and Max Verstappen's uncertain future. The stakes have never been higher for the reigning world champions. As the Formula One world holds its breath, the United States Grand Prix in Austin could very well become the decisive moment that defines not only Red Bull's 2024 season, but also Max's future with the team. If the RB20 upgrades succeed and Max is back on the podium, Red Bull may yet reclaim their dominance, silencing their critics. But if these improvements fall short, the consequences could be far-reaching. Verstappen has made it clear that his patience is not limitless. He's not one to chase glory across multiple teams like Hamilton or Alonso. Instead, he values having the best package to secure wins, and if Red Bull can't offer him that, he might just look elsewhere. This race isn't just about points, it's about trust, ambition, and the future of one of the most successful partnerships in modern Formula One. Teams like McLaren and Ferrari are circling, armed with their own upgrade strategies, and Red Bull knows that every misstep could edge them closer to losing not just their championship, but perhaps the most talented driver on the grid. For now, it's a waiting game. Will Max Verstappen remain the face of Red Bull Racing, or is this the beginning of a new chapter in his F1 journey? All eyes are on the circuit of the Americas as fans eagerly await the outcome of this pivotal race. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the thrilling twists and turns of Formula One. If you found this video informative, give it a thumbs up to show your support. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest F1 news, race results, and driver stories. And now it's your turn. What do you think lies ahead for Max Verstappen and Red Bull? Will the team rise to the challenge and keep Max in their corner, or are we witnessing the start of a new era? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we'd love to hear your take. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more exciting updates from the world of Formula One. Until next time, keep your engines running and your eyes on the track.